Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am because I just got a package in. I know it's Sunday morning for you guys watching this video. However, I'm filming this video Saturday night, and I actually had just gotten a package in recently. A very small package. We're going to bust it open right now. It's, like I said, it's tiny. It's not much in here. It's so light. I almost had my doubts if it was even in there until I kind of felt the package a little bit, and I was like, yeah, it's in there. You know, I've heard some stories about people scamming a little bit, and this one I was a little worried about. I was a little bit worried about, but it is here. Well, I hope it's here. I better be careful here at the way I'm opening it up. Wow, that's kind of cool. You don't see that every day. That's something you definitely don't see every day. I bought it from a, I'll say a new seller, I guess you can say. He's a younger person that just wanted to kind of sell some of his gold, needed some money, and let's take a look at it. Now, I will put that under a SIG and get it checked out. But for now, let's just do a quick check on it. Wow, that's pretty. That looks pretty official. I would feel comfortable with that. Oh, yeah. I'd feel comfortable with that. I'm going to have to still test it, though, because I test everything. And I got to say, I really like the bag that he put it in. That's kind of neat. I know some people out there are going to say, why'd you buy gold? Especially with what today's video is about. Today's video, we're going to talk about, is silver going to keep going up? Is silver a better investment than gold? And I really want to touch on something else. If everything collapsed today, what do you have to show for your work, for your life, for what you've accomplished? What do you really have to show for it? Some people may not like this topic. It's a topic that really makes you think. It's a topic that makes me think, even on a bad day. The other day I went and did some gambling on the slot machines, lost a nice little chunk of money, and I was sitting there thinking afterwards, you know, you got a couple gold coins in, you got something to show for it. And that's really my belief on a lot of this. You know, what do we have to show for our hard work? You know, and a lot of people don't even realize, because a lot of people have items that literally, if stuff collapses, they got nothing. They literally have nothing to show for what they've done. You guys know I've got my son investing in gold and silver and different stuff, and I've been trying to explain to him, the sooner you get your money in to investing, the sooner it can work for you. I was lucky. I didn't know anything about investing when I first started. I literally knew nothing. I got lucky. I was in the military, and somebody got me to start investing, even though it was in the stock market. But at the end of the day, it did well for me. I got lucky. I got my first house from basically stock market and stock market gains. As time went on, you know, I heard about gold and silver, and I didn't believe in it. I thought it was crazy because I was brainwashed by the system. I was a part of the matrix. You know, I seen what the stock market had done for me. I didn't own no gold. I didn't own no silver. And so I didn't really understand it. All I knew was I had money. I had digits on a screen. The screen every morning when I logged in, I saw my account had a bunch of zeros, and I liked that. Well, I probably shouldn't say it had numbers too, but it had zeros. Hey, I was happy. You know, when you say a bunch of zeros, it makes it sound like it's just a zero. But, you know, I was happy with that. And I didn't know no better about gold and silver. And as time went on, I was lucky that I learned about it, and that I'm now able to teach my kid about it. And that's why I'm so big on gold and silver now, because I've seen what gold and silver has done for me. It's preserved my wealth in a way that I really can't explain to people. Unless you've had it happen to you, unless you've been buying gold and silver for a while, you may not know. Anybody can look at a chart. Anybody can say, oh, if it's just preserving my wealth, I don't want it. I want to grow my wealth. And, preserving in a way is growing when everything else is falling. And that's the thing a lot of people don't really understand. You take a coin like this. I remember when I used to buy these coins, literally $100 a piece, $100 for 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Now you're lucky if you can get one for $300. To some people, they might say, oh, it's only $200. $200 is $200. It adds up. And the amount that you can build up from doing this, stacking, is a lot. You'll look back at it, and we'll start out with 1, then 2, then 3. And before you know it, you're going to have just a bunch of silver. I've been meaning to do an inventory. I know some people say they're against that, doing an inventory. I've always wanted to put all my stuff together. I've had a lot of people say, do a full stack video, do a full stack video. I want to, but obviously there's a threat assessment there. Being prior military, I look at every possible threat. Putting all my eggs in one location, all my eggs in one basket. Am I heavily in silver and gold? Yeah. But I don't keep it all in one spot. It's spread out in multiple locations. Why? Because I don't want anything to happen to it. And if something happens to part of it, that would be a bummer. However, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I would just really feel bad. So that's the thing. And here's the thing. Silver is going to continue to go higher and higher. A lot of people think, oh, maybe why is it coming down now? Look what just happened. Silver got up to $32.50 and now we're at $29. Okay. It's down, 8%, 10%? That don't bother me at all. That's a buying opportunity. And gold was up to, well, now we've seen it go up to $2,460, $2,490 in day trading. However, it didn't close that high. It closed at $2,460. Did I buy some? Yeah, I did. I bought some because I think it's going to keep going up. And we had a pullback, and I'm hoping to put a big order in this weekend. We'll see what happens. It doesn't bother me in the least that silver is dipping right now, but a lot of people stress it. They worry about it. Precious metals, gold, silver, it's only going to keep going higher. You're going to see little pullbacks, but it's only going to go higher. These pullbacks are opportunities for you to take advantage of them. I got asked the other day, what is silver going to go higher? What do you think about silver? Is silver better to buy than gold? They see me maybe buy some gold here and there. Lately, I've been adding some gold to my stack. I don't have as much gold as I have silver. So obviously, I do pick up little pieces. And here's the thing about gold. When I need money fast, I have no problem taking a gold coin to one of my friends and trading it with them and getting something that I need, whether that be money or whether that be an item. And gold is usually a good, I'll say, trade item because it's expensive. I'll be honest, if I need something for $30, chances are I'm not going to go sell an ounce of silver. I'll just pull $30 in change out of a change jar or something. However, if I need $300-400, or if I need $1,000 or a couple $1,000, that's where a gold coin really can come into play. Do I like selling my gold? No, I don't. I don't like selling my gold. I don't like getting rid of my silver either. However, sometimes if you stack a little harder, if you push yourself, if you strap yourself every month to put a little more money away, because once that money is in gold and silver, there's a better chance you're not going to waste it frivolously. Once you realize that and you start pushing yourself to add to your stack, you will find that occasionally you will overdo it. You will overstep and you'll buy a little more than you can afford that month, and then you'll have to come up with money somehow to pay the obligations that you should have saved a little more money for, but it's okay. I mean, that happens. I can tell you more months I've pushed myself a little harder and then made it work, where I got a little more stacked away at the end of the month, than months that occasional month that I overdid it and now I need a little bit of money. Silver, in my opinion, is a better investment than gold. And the reason I say that is I don't even believe we've even begun to see the jump that we're going to see in silver. I know there's some people even out there that are probably even nervous right now because, I had read something in the comments about how now they might make Bitcoin the financial backing to the dollar. Am I worried about that? Not in the least. And I'll tell you why. Because if you have the opportunity to back a gift certificate, which is essentially what a dollar is, in my opinion, to something, would you rather back it against something valuable to you, or would you rather back it against something not valuable to you? If you can convince the people that we're going to now back the dollar to Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, and therefore it's trusted and it's stable, then of course they're going to rather do that than try to back it to their gold. Now, when you talk to people about this and you get answers, well, there's $5 billion in confiscated Bitcoin, or I can't remember the exact number, but we'll say $5 billion in confiscated Bitcoin. Okay. I did the math. It's like, well, how much money is there in gold? $717 billion that they say they have. That's putting the gold at $2,500 an ounce, though. We still have it registered at what, 35? I mean, it's ridiculous. People don't realize if they decide to back the currency or a currency to Bitcoin, there's a reason why. They're backing it because they want to instill a confidence in it, but they want to back it against something that's not really as valuable. They don't want to give away their best thing. Just like me, if I need something, someone asks me, why would you trade your gold or your silver? If I really need something and I don't have the fiat dollars to buy it, then yeah, I'll use gold or silver to trade it to get what I need. But here's the thing. I would much rather use fiat dollars. Why? Because they are worth less. A lot of people have heard this probably before on my channel or maybe other channels about Gresham's Law. That bad money will always drive out good money. You're always going to see good money disappear. It's going to go into hiding. That's why in 64, the silver, once they changed the 64 to 65 and they started making coins out of non-silver, where'd all the silver go nowadays? Well, it's not in circulation anymore. And the reason it's not in circulation is because people collected it. People collected the gold. They collected the silver. I can tell you right now, if we back the currency to Bitcoin, they're not doing it because they think, Bitcoin is worth more. They're doing it because they think the people holding the dollar that are losing confidence, would rather hold Bitcoin as opposed to cash, but they don't want you holding gold or silver for darn sure. They want that for themselves. So with that being said, that's, something that people really need to be thinking about. If they really felt like Bitcoin was so valuable, they're not going to part with it. They're not going to do anything with it. They're going to keep it for themselves. The truth of the matter is they understand that gold and silver is valuable, and that's why they want it all for themselves. And that's why people need to still collect it. I won't say hoard it, but, pick some up. Be prepared. If you want to call it hoard it, well, yeah, hoard it then. But pick some up, what you can, when you can, and just keep stacking it. It's going higher and higher and higher. And a lot of people are going to just miss the opportunity. So yeah, gold and silver is going to go a whole lot higher. Silver, in my opinion, is a better investment than gold. I know some people, some YouTube channels will disagree with that. Why do I think that? In the short run, yeah, maybe gold might outshine silver. But at some point, we're going to see a huge run-up on silver. And when that run-up happens, you're going to see that silver to gold ratio come crushing down. And when it hits 20 to 1, that would be the opportunity to trade some of that silver in for gold. I plan on doing that. I had someone call me up today about an investment. And I told him, I said, I don't stay in investments forever. When an investment gets overvalued, I don't want no part of it. Does that automatically mean if the ratio goes to 20 to 1, gold to silver, that I don't want any part of silver? No, I think it could go higher, but I will definitely be cashing in some of my silver for gold, not cash. I don't want the fiat dollars, but I could definitely be more diversified. Now, I have one friend that he's talked to me, and he's kind of anti-silver and gold. He's not a big believer in it. But, one thing he tells me every time I talk to him, he's like, why'd you buy gold? I said, I like the way it looks. They're cool. They're nice coins. He goes, but even your own argument you make points that silver is going to go higher than gold at some point in the near future. By near future, I mean in the next, 5 years. We will see silver have a breakout, and percentage gains is going to be astronomical with silver. So why would you buy gold? And that's a question I can't really answer. I can't answer why I do it. I just like gold. I like to be a little diversified. And a lot of people I know like gold. And therefore, it gives me something to trade with them if I need to. It's a little extra. And I picked up a deal, just like I said. This coin right here, this newest one that I just added to my collection, it to me was a great deal. I really like the way they put the little pouch in there. I'll be sure to write to the kid and say, hey, I really like that, man. That's squared away. So, darn, I meant to pause that video. I'm sorry, y'all heard me sneeze. I hit the camera to pause it, and it didn't pause, but I couldn't stop the sneeze from coming. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up today's video, I think. We're going to wrap it up on a sneeze. And that sneeze is to signify that's how quick silver will jump when it jumps. A lot of people are going to miss out on it because they've been waiting on the sidelines to see it go even lower. And there's a lot of talk that it's going to be going lower and lower. I'm debating if I'm going to buy over the weekend right now, put my big order in today, or if I'm going to put my order in sometime Monday, early Monday morning. I'm worried a little bit with the Middle East starting to flare up again. I'm a little bit worried that maybe we could see gold and silver jump when the market's open. And if that happens, I don't want to miss out on really what I believe is a good buying opportunity. We're at 29.25 right now, roughly. You could pick up some stuff at a good deal. I mean, yeah, there's still premiums involved, but there's opportunity there. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed the video, I meant to say it earlier, please hit the thumbs up button. Views are plunged down right now for me. YouTube doesn't like me right now. I swear they know my political viewpoints, and so they don't like me. And that's why my videos and YouTube channel has been slipping lately. It literally didn't even move yesterday. I was like, what in the world? How did it not move? Someone had to subscribe out there. I would think someone did. But it is the way it is. It gets frustrating when that happens. So, yeah, pretty frustrating. With that being said, I thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. No matter what, hey, even if YouTube doesn't make it, even if I don't make it, even no matter what happens, I picked up one more coin to throw in the pile. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what we work for. We work to preserve our wealth somehow. And putting it in the bank just ain't preserving it the way it should. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again next time on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.